What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Mindful Spoon. So today I kind of wanted to do more of like a sit down, well, not a sit down vlog, more like a vlog, because usually I do more sit down vlogs. Today is probably the first day ever in LA since a long time that it's been warm. It's 72, but it feels like it's like in the 80s, 90s even. So I'm probably gonna have to take this off, unfortunately, because I'm very insecure about taking things off like that. But I need to get more used to it. So today is my practice time where I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna take you guys on a hike with us. We're actually at a mountain right now and we're just gonna go ahead and hike it with our dog Honey. But I wanted to do this vlog in order to show you guys kind of like what I do to set myself up for the week, especially when it comes to like healing my gut. So one of the things that I do is I go to the grocery store. So that's one thing that I'm going to show you guys today. So let's go on this hike. Oh my god, I forgot how steep this was. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I decided to just use my phone, at least for most of the video, but I do have my reusable bags that I use for every time I go to Trader Joe's. I just like to, damn, I just slapped myself. I just like to use them because they're a lot easier than like buying them every week. But yeah, we're gonna go grocery shopping. I'm gonna show you a little bit of what I get. We're gonna come back, I'm gonna show you that. And I'm also gonna go get food because I'm starving. Okay, change of plans. I got really hungry, so I'm going to open this up and just eat it right now. They give you a lot. They give you salad. I usually take the tomatoes out. And then this whole plate is more veggies with chicken, rice, and pita. I really do miss eating tomatoes sometimes, but I know that I'll feel a lot worse if I eat them. Usually if I go a long time without eating, my energy just completely drops and my stomach starts hurting. I don't know if that's another symptom of my stomach issues, but that's one thing that happens. It doesn't feel like a stomach ache. It feels more of like a burning sensation because I don't know if my stomach wants to like burn more food. I don't know. I really don't know the scientific part of that specifically, but I did want to tell you guys a little bit about how you can eat out when you have stomach issues, when you have gastritis or acid reflux or GERD. To not make it difficult for yourself, what you need to do is you need to figure out foods that work for you. That's the first step for anything, even just starting your healing journey. So for me, I noticed that rice is very good for me. Like with any type of rice, I'm fine with. Even if it has like tomato sauce in it, like a little bit of tomato sauce, I should be okay with, but I try to avoid that. Usually I do white rice or some type of rice that doesn't have anything added to it, anything crazy. Next is protein. I know that protein always works for me, unless it's like some type of steak. If it's steak, I might have some trouble digesting it. It might be a little slower. But if it's any other type of meat, I should be fine. Like I haven't had any issues. So I know that I can eat rice. I know that I can eat steak. I know that I can eat most salads. Nothing too crazy that's raw. Usually broccoli, like raw broccoli, raw cauliflower, raw carrot, usually does make my stomach hurt. But if you think about it, that's because when you're eating raw foods and you already have an overworked digestive system, it's overworked, it's taking in things as slow as possible, and it's trying to, you know, digest them correctly, and you bring in something that is not even cooked or that's pretty much solid, it's gonna be really hard for you to digest it. So a lot of times when people try to go all raw, like raw vegan or just start eating raw salads and stuff like that, it can really hinder them and their digestion because it's being overworked. So for a lot of people, I'm not saying everyone, but for a lot of people, it works best if you just boil your vegetables. If you put them in water and you kind of let them steam. But yeah, I always try to find things that work for me. So I know that rice works for me, protein works for me, in this case chicken works for me, and I know that salad works for me because I want to incorporate all of those things in order to have a balanced meal. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I need for the grocery store. I almost made a huge mistake and went to the grocery store without a list. I always take a list, whether it's on my phone or I write it down. But I know I have this for the rest of tonight. Like I haven't even fully finished it. I always have spinach and sweet potato in stock. I think I also have some broccoli eat down there. So I will be incorporating that in my meals. I try to not waste as much food as possible. That's why I make a list. I always make a list of what I'm gonna have every single day. I can always have things for me to just eat, and it prevents me from going out or going on Uber Eats or Postmates or whatever. Okay, so we're back from the grocery store, and I really want to show you guys what I got because these are things that have helped me ease my symptoms. So I have some eggs. Usually I have like 2 every morning. I know for some people it can be kind of like an iffy food for them because it can cause them more irritation, but this has always been kind of like my go-to even when I have like really bad triggers and I know that I can't really eat anything else but bland foods. I know that I can incorporate these in there and they'll fill me up because it's protein. So I have my eggs here. I have these classic English muffins to make breakfast sandwiches because there's times where for breakfast I don't know what to eat. I always go for the nearest like sugariest thing ever, and that always kind of brings my glucose levels up and my insulin up, and I crash an hour into eating the food. So I want to make sure that what I eat gives me more energy, it doesn't take energy from me. The next thing is bananas. We usually like to have these, blend them with smoothies. This is the first protein. This is tilapia. This is just a basic tilapia from Trader Joe's. The next thing's for my fiance. It's the chicken fried rice from Trader Joe's. A good staple to have for smoothies, for snacks. I love to have my blueberries with my coconut yogurt that I get or my cashew milk yogurt that I get. This is also a huge staple for people who have trouble finding foods that will bring them more good bacteria to their gut. This is sauerkraut. Now, this is a distinct flavor. It can be kind of sour and kind of like very savory for some people. I love to have it with my breakfast. I put some on the side, like a little dollop, a little scoop of it, because it brings in that good bacteria. And when you have more good bacteria than bad bacteria, you avoid a lot of infections and you avoid a lot of illnesses, diseases, and inflammation. The next thing is some cucumbers. I put these in my salads. To my salads, I'm gonna be adding a little bit of garbanzo beans, albacore tuna. I love it, and it's really easy to make sandwiches, to put it into salads. Yeah. Okay, bag number 2. I have some ground beef. This is 85% lean and 15% fat. I like ground beef because it's probably the only red meat that I can eat whenever I'm having an issue with my stomach. This is going to be for my fiance's English muffins in the morning. This is some turkey bacon. Okay, then I have 2 ground turkeys. One is for my dog for the week because she always has like a little bit of ground turkey with her kibble. And then another one is for me. I like to have just like ground turkey and I put some type of vegetable. I cut it really small. I saute the vegetable. I talked about this in one of my videos. I think it was in one of my food swap videos. But I love to have popcorn, and I recently found this popcorn from Trader Joe's. This is just popcorn with extra virgin olive oil. I'm really into crunchy things, so this is my favorite thing because popcorn has fiber and fiber helps you poop. And it's just a great snack, and it's a low-calorie snack. Like I can have quite a bit of this for 140 calories. Some Ezekiel sprouted bread. Next is some extra virgin olive oil, some celery sticks, and some carrots. And we're done. The main thing that I wanted to show you guys in this video was my grocery haul and kind of how I put everything together and how it's worked out for me. So yeah, if in the future I will make sure to add more recipes and more things like that. But in the meantime, you can always check our TikTok or our Instagram because I'm always posting new recipes or new ideas for foods that you can eat. It can be kind of hard to create recipes that pinpoint every single issue that a person has. I mainly do things that I know have agreed with me in the past or agree with me now. There's so many ways that you can make things your own, and this is just me sharing very basic ideas that I hope you can kind of incorporate in your life or that can help you. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my second cup of tea that I love that's been really helping my stomach lining, and I will for sure want to share more about this in the future with you guys. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Also, if you have any questions about anything during this video, please leave a comment below or DM me on Instagram. I'm gonna try my best to really reply to you guys. Bye!